Chairman EOT of NITDA, Mrs. Bukunwu-Bishote, the chairperson of Olawumi Foundation, Mrs. Mary Duma, the president of NITDA, Mr. Adeshola Kisaya, the COO, she's not here right now. Okay, Itayo, not him. Representatives of NAPTI, NCC, and Dr. Umi Hassan, morning. Dr. Nena Ukwekalu, students and participants, good morning. Permit me to stand on other existing protocols. I have to mention those because students, I must say you are very lucky to have some titans in the house today, the lady titans. And I want you to really appreciate the fact that they are here with you today and make most use of the opportunity. These are women who have been in the industry for years and they are here to share their experience with you. So it's a unique opportunity which many years down the line you have reason to give thanks for it. Before I go into the speech, I also want to mention that Mrs. Mary Duma mentioned the fact that she's a migrant in IT space. You are natives, you are born into the digital world right now. So that is another reason why we are here today, to talk about how to protect you online. Because there are other issues, apart from what she has mentioned, that are also inherent in the use of the internet space. Things like the addiction that comes with it and other negative things. So once more, I congratulate you for the opportunity to be here today. My name is Oladejo Olawumi. I'm representing the DGCO of the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA. And I bring you greetings from there. But just listen carefully, students. Thank you very much. May peace, mercy, and blessings be upon you. It is indeed a great honor to be at this event today, as it provides a platform where those of us in this fast-paced digital technology era find time to come together to deliberate on current issues with the intention of profiling innovative solutions to challenges we are exposed to by virtue of our adoption of the same technology meant to serve us. I also wish to thank the conveners. Your work continues to keep the memory of Ukwekalu alive. His contribution to the IT space in Nigeria will always be remembered. The work of this foundation is therefore highly appreciated by NITDA. The topic of discussion today is apt and timely, as it helps to delve on the challenges inherent in the fast-paced digital technology space, with focus on protecting our children online. We must not shy away from addressing the potential risks children are exposed to on their innocent journeys online and other digital platforms. Two of the 8 priority areas of the renewed hope agenda of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu are security, fairness, and rule of law. To align to this, therefore, the Federal Ministry of Communications, Innovation, and Digital Economy recently launched the Strategic Action Plan, which has policy and knowledge as 2 of its 5 major pillars. NITDA, in furtherance of these and based on its mandate of developmental regulation, is committed to ensure that as digital technologies become more ubiquitous in availability and usage in our everyday lives, effective regulatory instruments in forms of standards, guidelines, and strategies are created to safeguard children and young people from potential risks and harmful content while they navigate the internet. We have realized that securing the safety of our children online necessitates a multi-dimension approach, which requires policy initiatives, digital solutions coupled with awareness creation. This is because so many factors are at play, which include regulations, safety from harmful content, preventing cyberbullying, digital literacy and education, privacy and data protection, tools and technologies, parental involvement, support services and helplines, and collaborations both nationally and globally. Together, we need to achieve a safer online environment where children can explore, learn, and socialize without being exposed to harmful content or risks. Major rationales for developing regulations include planning through protection of future generations' interests. It includes human rights through protection of weaker citizens, and it includes social protection in form of social solidarity. These are key regulatory issues of concern if we are keen on safeguarding our children's activities online. NITDA is encouraged by the diversity of stakeholders involved here today in discussing child online protection, safety, and reporting of abuse, as it indicates that the major ingredient of collaboration between government, law enforcement agencies, educators, tech companies, and non-profit organizations, which is key in developing comprehensive strategies and resources to protect children online, is already in place. It is worthy of note that the Ndukwe Kanu Foundation is the series of involving stakeholders from all 6 geopolitical zones of the country, because the awareness needs to be taken to all corners of our country. The Federal Ministry of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy, in line with the UNICEF campaign for protecting children online, in 2022, inaugurated the National Committee on the development of a unified national strategy on child online protection. NITDA, NCC, NAPTIP, who are here today, and other civil society representatives and stakeholders were members of that committee, and they developed the National Child Online Protection Policy and Strategy, NCOPS, by harmonizing existing local frameworks, legal instruments, and initiatives as it relates to online safety for children. The NCOPS document was approved by the Federal Executive Council on January 25, 2023. The NCOPS also meets the International Telecommunications Union, ITU, guidelines on child online protection, COP, and other international initiatives to ensure children's safe use of the internet, and it is an essential step towards safeguarding children in the digital space. The NCOPS has 11 strategic thrusts, which include governance and implementation, legal and regulatory, stakeholder engagement, national awareness, capacity building, responding and support, security and law, policy makers, ICT industry, research and international cooperation. The Nigerian Data Protection Regulation is also an initiative of NITDA, and is also key in the fight to protect the exposure of the child by ensuring that the child's data and privacy is protected. This has gone a long way in safeguarding the child, and it is believed that the Nigeria Data Protection Commission's work on data protection and privacy will further help in the fight against child online abuse. We also need to use this opportunity to discuss and plan for the eventuality that a child gets exposed online. How do we manage the child who inadvertently gets exposed to cyberbullying? There needs to exist adequate support services to provide the much needed counseling. This could be in form of helplines, which can provide the much needed support to maintain the child's mental and emotional well-being. This brings to fore the major issues of reporting online child abuse when and if it occurs, as even this has to be managed in order not to further harm the child. Online reporting platforms, law enforcement, hotline usage therefore need to be adequately managed. Finally, as we realize that avoiding the internet and social media platforms is no longer possible, we need to encourage the safe use of the internet, educate children and their caregivers about safe internet practices, including being cautious about sharing personal information and reporting any concerning interactions. We are therefore all involved in this fight to protect our children and future generations, and NITDA will continue to support initiatives and collaborations which seek to further drive the protection of our children online. I thank you for your kind attention and wish you happy deliberations. Thank you very much.